Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back for another episode of Valhalla Vanguard in Aurora 4X, and... oh crap, I haven't been paying attention. Where is the... Operator 1? Is it in Nastrand right now? No, the Operator 2 is there. But it must be in Alta. Is it returning or go? Yeah, it's going to Nastrand soon. Okay then. Right, so we'll just keep on eye on Humir. We're basically still waiting to attach the new colony ship to the freighter 1, so it can still carry colonists. What is not possible in Gunnar? Explorer... what do you mean? Well, how we actually survey everything here? We might actually have done that. Yeah, we have. Okay, never mind then. I'm gonna remove all of that, just in case, because it might not be using this smart traveling, so it might be trying to go through all of that empty space instead of using the Lagrange point. So... travel there, and then you'll figure out the rest on your own. But yeah, there's a lot of asteroids here, which we might want to mine. Now then, let's jump back to Humir, just so that we know Freighter 1 is not yet here. There it is. Okay. Shipyard task group. I am going to detach you. Then what I'll do is I'll send you join the Freighter 1 if I can find it on the list. There you are. Join that one. Shouldn't take too long. It's already August. We should be getting something this month if I remember correctly. Jump point part in Gunnar. Ooh, that's good. Also, colony ship has to join. So now we'll separate the old colony ship from here. Yeah, I'll detach you. We'll do one thing real quick. So the colony ship 1, I believe. I don't remember where exactly was it that you transferred the fuel. Miscellaneous, right. No, wait, that's the wrong ship. This one. How much fuel do we have? We got still quite a bit. We transfer about 1.5 million easily. That gives them something to work with. And then we'll just need to send the colony ship to the jump point. Just move it to there. And we're going to rename this to Mir Nastrand. Is that the way that I had them named? Oh, jump tender, not jump on. Okay, yeah, that makes a bit more sense. There we go. And it has still 50% fuel left. Not that it really needs that much, but it does have them. Therefore, once it's there, we'll wait a little bit, I suppose. Then we'll send the oiler and tube transport back. I mean, the oiler might actually go and pick up some fuel from the Nastrand whaler, for example. Oh. Oh. That's good. Okay, so first of all, we got the construction brigade. Then, due to improving diplomatic relations, the Yegasa's Unity has granted us trade access, so it's the non-religious name of the NPRs. Then, team skill of the diplomatic team has increased again. Okay, and the construction brigade has gotten a commander, okay. But now that we have that, let's send in the... If I remember correctly, there was at least one of the colonies... Well, first of all, we'll train another construction brigade. Use cadre. On task, there we go. That's... It takes quite a while to build these, so we're gonna have to increase the facilities, well, amount of facilities quite a bit. But one of these places does produce both corundium. Yeah, it's this one. So the Humir A1 will carry the construction battalion here, and then we can start at least very slowly building more of the automated mines here. We'll probably get about 5 construction brigades here, or maybe more. But we're gonna bring some here at least, that's for sure. So what we could do now is we could already select the troop transport. That was the A1. So we're gonna go to Valhalla. Load ground unit. Construction brigade. Add move, and then A1. Unload that, and then you can go to Valhalla. You don't need to do anything over there. So the allowed trade... Oh, hold on. The asteroid that we were surveying here... just a little bit careless I found there. Accessibility 1. But yeah, it was actually a bit less than I hoped for. But it's still extra minerals. Right, so that was the 202. Can disband that team. I'm assuming, no, we haven't done survey over here. This one has a bit more minerals, so if we could increase the amounts here a bit higher, that'd be nice. Minerals in quantity, not in variety, is what they have. Right, so if we have a look at the intelligence now for the diplomacy, they grant trade access. You know what, I'm gonna grant trade access as well. They might like us a little bit more than... I mean, I'm basically probably gonna try to make them as an ally. And maybe use them to destroy the other one who hates us. Or at least their help to destroy them. If they will start sharing research data, that'd be nice. I'm not sure if they're actually ahead of us in research or not, but they might research some of the beamfire or the energy weapons and such, which we are not really focusing on right now. Okay. Jump point tender and Humir has arrived there, so Euler. Let's have a quick look at the whaler fleets again. So Humir has 5 million liters now, and the Strand has 7.7. I mean, there's a huge difference in the amounts that they produce. But yeah, we could go with the Euler. Actually, I probably shouldn't have gone back and forth there, but yeah. So, just gonna go there, task group, whalers refuel from target fleet, and then I could technically go there, and then go to the whalers over here and refuel from target fleet, and then go to Valhalla and unload 90% of fuel there. They don't need to move away from there right now. Let's see, officer promoted, officer upgrade. Oh, one thing that I did realize when I redesigned the troop transport. I don't remember if it's can be produced on the colony ship or not. It can, okay, good. I remember that there were some problems in getting the additional classes of the same shipyard that we couldn't quite fix. Oh yeah, the B2 cannot actually produce them, but since the regular colony ship can produce the B2 and the troop transport and the freighter, so that works quite fine actually. We don't need to worry about it. But the B class has just better jump drive. That's the main difference. Okay, surely even longbow 4 has been completed. Oh, new minerals have been found, so let's have a look. Shuffle B2, it's the one that has the... what they call the ruins. So, titanium from 3 million to 35 million, almost 36 million. Deposit of 4.7 million mercasium, accessibility 0.1, but at least it's mercasium. And then accessibility increased for vendorites from 0.1 to 0.4. That's not too shabby. So we can now reassign that team somewhere elsewhere. And now it means that... hold on, if we have a look at the place here, the only thing that they're not producing is boronite. Of course the accessibilities in total are still not huge. But it did increase total accessibilities by another 0.4, which gets it up to 2.8 total, and there's over 200 million tons of minerals in here, so that's not too bad. So this is certainly a place for a decent colony, I think. Again, the accessibility is a bit low, and the uranium is going to be a problem here. I wonder, actually, in Siofan, let's have a look, is there any other good places that we might want to colonize? So that's the place that we just were in. That one has quite a bit of minerals. Let's just go through the... oh, actually, we can just go with the text here. So it's all rolled out. Trying to look something that has... okay, A3 has good uranium. A lot of it, actually. So... A3... I'm gonna add in a colony there. We're gonna do a survey in there. So that's the geology team. We can disband that one and rebuild it over here. Yeah, that's a pretty good team. They've done a lot of work, and if we could increase the accessibilities here, or yeah, well, mostly accessibilities, and maybe get the... hold on, is it boronite? Yeah, that's the one that we are lacking entirely. If we could find a decent amount of boronite there as well, then Siofan would have already all the resources that it needs. Not very good quantity or accessibility, so it's going to take a lot of work to get the minerals, but at the same time, we're not going to run out of them there. Now the thing is, Siofan is right next to Alta, so if need be, we can carry some minerals from there to boost up a little bit. I mean, if you have a look at Njord... okay, we've gotten a lot of resources now. Still working on the deep space tracking station. We've gotten more mines, and we've gotten more construction factories. Also, how much? We got quite a bit of infrastructure there. One thing that I might want to do... when do we get another... alright, so we're starting the maintenance facilities, then I think I'm gonna build another 1,000 infrastructure. Just in case. And we can then get those to Siofan, and we can start colonizing that place. Even though we haven't actually gotten the survey, or the xenologist survey done yet, but we are working on that. And the cost of colonizing this isn't too bad. It doesn't have enough oxygen, and the temperature is a bit low, but if we were to get the oxygen levels high enough, and then start increasing or putting safe greenhouse gases or something like that, we should be able to make this completely habitable. And with the amount of minerals that they have there and all that, they should be a decent colony for research. I think Njord is going to be another one of those places where we build ships. It's kind of the frontier defensive colony that will be defending us from the hostiles in Lodur. We're actually losing a little bit racial wealth. I suppose, since we're not getting any from trade and such. We're only getting money from tax on populations. Component production, shipbuilding... Okay, research is the largest one. Then installation construction is pretty high. Shipbuilding is pretty high as well. The rest of that is not important in terms of the volume. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that in Sjofen we are going to make a good colony over here. And if you have some names for the colony here, the Sjofen B2, which is going to be the research place, let me know. Perhaps something to do with knowledge or something like that. But let's keep on going. Just going to zoom out a little bit first. I'll probably go for automated turns right now. Orders completed. Troop transport completed orders. That means that the A1 has industrial production capabilities. So let's just start producing the automated mines. I mean, they are going to take a long while. We'll build 5. Yeah. That's a fair bit of time, to put it mildly. It's gonna take about 6 years to just get one of those up. But we got the time. Well, actually, we don't have the time, but we can speed that up a little bit later on. Just getting to the first of the month. We should be getting some research done this month, which I certainly hope will be beneficial. There's probably some other minerals over here in... Oh, insufficient fuel... Oh, in Nostrand. Yeah, that was to be expected. There's probably some other minerals here, but there's no asteroids in Sjofen, which is maybe a little bit of an issue. Speaking of Sjofen, do we have... No, we don't have anyone surveying this. We haven't done all the surveys yet. Seems to be some in around the star B that we haven't actually done. So I think we're gonna send the longbow 3 back there. Nostrand, Alta, Sjofen. I'm actually gonna send you to the B5 first. And then you can start doing your work there. I know that the civilians do have a lot of ships here, but since I don't have jump gates, they won't be able to go anywhere. Team skill increased on the diplomatic team to 130, that's actually not too shabby. Team skill of the survey team that we just relocated has increased again. Oh, the longboat 6 is coming back for a refuel. And the oiler should be able to put in a bit more fuel. Oh, right, we got the capacity recharge rate to 3, and we started research into minimum engine power modifier 0.3. That's not too bad. Now, to be fair, we might want to start maybe getting the next reactors queued up there, and then we maybe can get the next tier of engines before we start fighting the invaders. I hope. Okay, the survey sensors are going to be completed on next turn. So we can then switch that out for the longbow 3. So gravitational survey sensors. Let's have a look. I think it's just double the cost. It's not even double the cost actually. It's still pretty high cost, but it's not that big difference, so it is certainly beneficial to getting the better ones. Especially since they do still take the same size as the same crew and all that. So it now has two geological survey points per hour. Now, I wouldn't mind getting the gravitational sensors on this one as well, but I think we need to start getting the better ships out. So if we have a look at the fuel, at least the range increases quite a bit. The amount of fuel, well, it does actually go up quite a bit as well. It is bigger engines. But the build time is actually less in the longbow 3s. I mean, I suppose the jump drives are a rather big portion of that. We have a look at the component summary. Well, actually, the engines are a bit bigger. Oh, and the sensors are also rather big. Okay, well, that might have done it. Because before it was 400 points just from the sensors, now it's going to be, well, 250, would be 300 if we have both of those. So that is saving a fair bit over there. I wonder, would it be... I'm pretty sure that it's not possible to produce these from each other. Nope. Well, but we can start retooling the shipyard now. We can do a B class later on, which should be buildable from the same one. Retool longbow 3. Okay, it's actually gonna take quite a while. June 49. Now when do we get the... So they're still in November. We should be getting another research lab soon though. Ah, the oiler has completed orders. That means that we have at least some fuel left here. 9.8 million liters. Well, that's gonna be enough for a little while. And we are producing more, of course, but... or some extra, but not huge amounts. We could technically get more salt or refineries here, but the problem is that we will run out of thorium sooner or later. On the other hand, that's not necessarily the end of the world, because we can then transfer them to other colonies later on, so we'll find a use for them. We'll add another 25, I think. Add those before the infrastructure, because it is a bit... actually, before the maintenance facilities even. Because I think that is something that needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. So next year we're going to have the ground force training facility completed. How many? We've got 7 asteroid mining modules again. Could we start building? No, that is not available right now. Another fisherman, that is. Oh, that's going to be done in about a year. Then we can start building the missile destroyers. And then we'll have the... Actually, now that we have a little bit extra fuel, let's send the Patrol 1 to do some task force training. They have gotten a little bit, but if we send in for task force training, it should be slightly more efficient. Of course, it will use fuel and all that. Ah, we got the anti-missile missiles completed. And then we started on the size 3 missiles. We'll need to produce some of the dummy missiles actually as well. Oh no, we'll build 50 of those or something like that. Now these use a lot of fuel actually, well, it's not that huge, but a little bit. But it would appear that we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.